Hi friends, new and old, and welcome back to the channel. It's your FriendCHIP, and today we're going to take a look at a couple different My Little Pony things. First, we have these Kwistal Fwenz style princess ponies. These are the Memories edition from G4. So we have Princess Celestia, Princess Luna, Princess Cadence, and Princess Twilight. And then we also have the world's smallest My Little Pony plushes. I'm super excited to have those. They were quite difficult to find unless you ordered them from like Entertainment Earth or something. It was kind of a difficult thing to find. I didn't want to order from Entertainment Earth because I didn't want to pay the shipping. So I waited for a while until they did eventually show up on Amazon, and I was able to get them and not pay shipping. So pretty excited to take a look at those. I think Starshine's probably my favorite out of them. I like her color combination. Firefly is always going to hold a special place in my heart because she was the first My Little Pony I ever got. I'm pretty excited to check these out along with these crystal princesses. These look really cool. For the plushies, we have three different ones. We have Blossom here. These are My Little Pony Retro Collection from the world's smallest huggable soft plush. Collect them all from Super Impulse. These are 2025. The last time we looked at something from the world's smallest, we looked at their G5 plushies, and we had that weird Sunny that was labeled as hip. It was very strange. And here is Firefly. I think they're cute. A little homely looking, but they're still really cute. There is, well, I guess not. There's just this UPC. Ordered these off of Amazon, so I don't know if they're going to have, yeah, this one doesn't have an actual UPC either. I'm not sure where you would find these. I've looked at different antique shows and toy shops and things around, and I've never seen any of these hanging out. And you know what else? I went to a place called FYE, and they have a whole thing of the world's smallest, and these weren't on there either. So really strange. Let's go ahead and get these open so we can take a closer look. They're unfortunately part of that kind of plastic packaging, so they're going to take some scissors.
Yay!
All right, let's take a look at what they've got going on here. They've got so many different options here. Oh, guys, E.T. is so scary. Ooh. A squeezy Care Bear? I've never seen those before. I've never ran into the Monster High ones either. I wouldn't mind getting those. Oh my gosh, look at the Rugrats. Rugrats is great. Oh, Clue. Clue's my favorite board game. Cute Care Bears. They work so good for the dolls. A lot of these work really great as really nice props for your dolls, for toy photography, for your dioramas. They just look really nice. Look at the Rainbow Bright. So fun. Really cute. I love the games. Let's see, on the back here, Hungry Hippos. That Crocodile Dentist I had as a kid, I played that all the time. Oh, there's the other My Little Pony ones. There's those weird, see, it says it's Pip Petals, but it's Sunny Star Scout. It's really weird. They still, to this day, have not fixed it. They got all kinds of cool stuff. Here's our first little mini plush, and this is Firefly. Her little ears. She's so cute. She's got blue hair. I love that the hair is rooted. Really nice. And then we do have these wings, very similar to the way that they were done on the original. And nice embroidered cutie marks. on both sides. Really nice brushable tail. The tag isn't too intrusive. And then we do have this really cool like keychain. You could hang it from a bag. So cute. It'll be really nice to just have it on the shelf in the toy collection for My Little Pony, but I also think it's a really cool thing that we can add to some doll photography or some other toy photography where we can have them holding a My Little Pony plush, and I think that's really cute. So there's Firefly. They don't like to sit up. Oh, there, we'll lean her up. And here is Blossom. So this said that it is Blossom, and it definitely is Blossom's colors, but the cutie mark looks like stars to me, so that feels like Bluebell. Like maybe they were going to do Bluebell. Look at her tail. Part of it is really short, and the other part is really long. Part of me felt like they were going to do Bluebell and then ended up changing it to Blossom. She's got eyeshadow. There we go. I think there's even a little tiny forelock right here. Unless her hair's just cut. I don't know, the hair's a little questionable. I think this is supposed to be a forelock right here. I don't know, her hair's a little janky compared to Firefly's. And then she also has her little dangly. They're cool, and I really enjoy having the My Little Pony plushies, but honestly, they're kind of ugly. I mean, you know, they're cute, but they're kind of ugly. This one's not as bad as the other ones. Her face is much better than this face. Like, which pony plush did better? This looks more like a pony than this. This looks kind of like a dinosaur, parrot. I don't know. Its face is a little off. This one looks much better. Look at the wings. This is a different style of wing compared to what Fireflies are. And she has her rainbow hair, which is really nice. And then her cutie mark. Really cute. I don't know. I think Starshine is the best one out of the three of them. I think her shape is really nice. And I think her color scheme looks really nice together. All three of our fun mini World's Smallest My Little Pony plushies. Alright, let's take a look at these crystal princesses. So these are from the line Kwistal Fwenz. I remember in G4 days when the first couple of them came out, they were so cool, so expensive, not something I could purchase at the time. And even now to this day, they're kind of on the expensive side. These are from Mighty Jaxx. They make really, really nice pony figures, collectible figures. I love this artwork on the side for the little stained glass window. Really cool. And then I think most recently, wasn't it the Grand Galloping Gala? Celebrate 40 years magic with My Little Pony. Take a trip down memory lane with your favorite pony pals from Equestria. These are so pretty. Here's at the bottom of the box. And we have Celestia, Luna, Cadence, and Twilight. Look at the one for Luna. That one's so cool. Really cool. So the Grand Galloping Gala ones came out, and I honestly really considered getting them. And then other things just kept coming up that I needed to pick up, so I ended up putting them aside. And then these were on my list, and Kim's birthday came around, and I said, oh my gosh, we're going to get her this Crystal Princess Twilight. She collects just Twilight Sparkle for G4, and I had to get her this really cool Twilight Sparkle to add to her collection. So when I grabbed her Twilight Sparkle, I grabbed one for myself and then slowly grabbed the other ones along the way. These are like $25 a piece, so they are a little on the expensive side, but they're cheaper than the Miniso ones that come in at about $35, $36. I think retailing at about $35.99, but you can get them on sale sometimes for a little bit cheaper. But these ones stick around $24. Yeah, looks like it comes from here. So weird. So there's this, and this was in the Twilight Sparkle one that Kim opened for her birthday, and we couldn't figure out where it came from. It just didn't seem real. Like, what is this? So strange. So now we know for sure it did come out of here. Now that we have Celestia out of the box, you can see inside the box we do have the Canterlot throne room there. Really cool. The boxes are super nice. I really love the artwork on these. And I always keep the My Little Pony packaging. I have a little collection of it. I keep my packaging in those large artist portfolios. So nice. I had a couple of them from art school, and I've been using them for toy packaging that I keep. I hold on to My Little Pony, and I hold on to Monster High when it comes to packaging. Here is Princess Celestia. Look at how pretty this is. Look at how big this is too. I got big hands. These are really nice. Really, really nice. Look how sweet she is. Her crown and the gem is like 3D, so it does push out. It's not just like drawn on there. Her necklace, her shoes. She's on a yellow pillow. And her hair is cut to look like gems. So pretty. I always loved her color scheme. The only thing is we do have Cutie Mark on just one side. Sad. Really cute. But I mean, you're not really going to see the Cutie Marks that much because you're going to have them hanging out just like that. She's so cool. So cool. I'll have to save this and repackage them up for storage. We've got Princess Celestia open, so let's get Princess Luna open. Super excited for this one. I think if I could only get two of them, it would have been Twilight and Luna. Then I probably would have gotten Cadence. I always liked Cadence. I thought she was really pretty. There's another one of those weird key rings. You guys ever buy anything from these guys and get those keychains? What do you do with them? What does it mean? Inside of her box is also the Canterlot throne room. All right, here we go. Let's get this out of the way. And here's Luna. She's so cool. I love her black crown, her necklace, and then her silver shoes. She's on a purple little pillow here. Again, only one cutie mark on the one side. Her hair is so pretty. I really like how this kind of comes down to this clearish white down here. Really cool. She's got pretty wings. These are really nice. Their heads turn. No turning of the heads. On the bottom, they say 2024 Hasbro. So maybe they're a little bit older. Maybe production was 2024, on-store shelves in 2025, and here we are in 2026 enjoying them. Let's get Cadence out of the box. Were you a fan of Cadence? Were you a fan of the Crystal Empire? I thought it was really cool. Seeing the crystal ponies was very close to the like crystal jewel-eyed ponies from G1. Her background also looks like Canterlot Throne Room. I was kind of hoping it was her throne room. It would have been nice to see the Twinkle Eye ponies, but there still was that era of they were enslaved, which is very much what the Twinkle Eye ponies had been through. And here she is. Oh my gosh, her horn's really big. I guess I didn't realize it with the others because their hair is kind of around it, but her horn is really big. She's got a cool crown and her little necklace, her shoes, and there's her cutie mark. It's up on her hip a little high. Nothing on this side. Her hair is really pretty. I thought she was a really, really pretty color combination. Look, her little swirls and her tail are right there. And then she's got this darker, kind of a, would you say that's mauve for her pillow? She's so pretty. I always thought Cadence was really pretty. Her color combination I always really liked. And I loved the Crystal Empire, the Crystal Ponies. They were some of my favorites in G4 to collect. Alright, and the last one is Princess Twilight Sparkle. You know, it would have been nice, since we did have other princesses, if we could have at least gotten Flurry Heart. And Twilight's image is also the Canterlot Throne Room. Yeah, these keychains are so weird. Maybe they're like super cool and I'm just unaware. She's so cool. She's so pretty. Oh, there goes those keychains. Alright, there she is. Look at how cool she is. I love her necklace and her crown. Her hair is so cool looking. It's nice to see her in her like adult princess form. The longer hair. It's her cutie mark. And she's on a very similar colored, no, it's just this piece of hair moves. I thought her head moved. She's on a similar colored pillow as Cadence, if not exactly the same. I mean, maybe just like a little bit darker, but very, very, very similar. Alright, and there's our brand new collection of Kwistal Memory Edition, our princesses, Celestia, Luna, Cadence, and Twilight. And we also got to take a look at the world's smallest G1 My Little Pony plushies. They're a little cute, a little homely cute, and you know what? They're pretty cool anyways. Out of the princesses, I'm partial to Twilight because I do really enjoy Twilight as a character. I think above all the ones that sit here, but I really think Cadence is super pretty. I think her color scheme always looks really nice. And then I'm always going to be a little partial to Luna just because she always looks so good, and she's a favorite. She absolutely is when it comes to the princesses. So I don't know, it's hard to pick, but I would probably say Twilight. I do really enjoy Miss Twilight Sparkle. Well, thanks so much for hanging out and for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts and opinions down below, hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next thing we open from My Little Pony, and if we aren't friends yet, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and stick around, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, bye!